right, so Miss Jhonni Blaze is having another breakdown on social media. Okay, make no mistake, this woman is severely mentally ill. Okay, and I know it because after her interview with us, even though we managed to help y'all see another light, Johnny tried to commit. Okay, and called me, deleted her social media. I'm like, Johnny, what are you doing? Her manager's like, she go through this every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, okay? Every 3 weeks. Now, just in case you don't know, Johnny is supposedly pregnant, okay? This is Jhonni Blaze, Love and Hip Hop star, ex-stripper. You know, they all have the same background. I don't need to give an introduction, okay? She went on Instagram to blast some rapper. I don't even know his name. I don't even think it's relevant, okay? Then she starts arguing, I guess saying that he left her for a white girl after being with her for only 8 weeks or something like that. He comes out to say it's not my baby. She logs off and gets ghost. Now, I just want to say, now I know there are a lot of people that follow Johnny. Johnny is extremely talented. She is an amazing singer, amazing pianist, instrumentalist, okay? So there's not an instrument that she can't play, okay? She's really gifted. And it's sad to kind of watch her talent get drowned out by mere nonsense and her just, it's becoming redundant at this point. The men that she chooses, the lifestyle she chooses to lead, it's like somewhere deep down inside that big ass of hers, she has got to take some responsibility, okay? And so I do think mental health plays a big role in her decisions. However, you know, when you have people in your circle or even you aiding and abetting in the fuckery, and then you want to get on social media and continue to embarrass yourself, you know, knowing that it's going to send you further into a depression because you haven't gotten the help that you need, I'm going to need you to take a long break. A long break. And social media is not built for everybody. Hell, I just did an interview the other day. They was saying, Tasha, how do you stay sane? I said, I don't have the fucking social media on my phone. Imagine this, y'all. Listen to me. Imagine this. I'm Tasha K. This is the persona. I'm Tasha K. I'm really Tasha Kibi, but it's Tasha K. And me, look, I'm keeping my name. I earned that. I'm keeping my name. Okay? Just imagine that I got millions of followers, millions of views across social media. Every time I open up one app, it's some bullshit that I don't even know about. That motherfuckers, they be having bull headlines. I'm like, where the they getting this? To the point where I'm like, what the going on? Bitch, let me see if it's true. Imagine if I just allowed that to consume me all day, every day. I would not be able to sit here with y'all because I would be too busy consumed in the fuckery. I don't even listen. Chelsea loves all the fuckery. She loves it all, okay? Loves all the drama, all that shit. But I told her, you cannot bring that to me, okay? You cannot bring it to me because guess what? It does. First of all, it does nothing for my brand, does nothing for my growth, and it has me focusing on bullshit that does nothing for the brand. So, and she's constantly focusing on bullshit. When you got millions and thousands and hundreds of thousands of comments telling you all of this about you, and they don't know shit about you, and the only reason they know about you is because you chose to put your life out there, you will go crazy. You will go crazy. You can't fight an army by yourself. So what the I do? I log off. And I choose to live in reality. What I know I can touch is real. I stay creative. I stay lovable. I stay fun. I stay busting jokes. I stay making my little money. And I'm happy. I'm happy. Shaq, they are saying they can't see anything.
I'm on the app. Everything's fine.
Okay. Listen, you gotta check your stream too. So like if you can't see anything, log out, come back in, restart your phone, all of that above, okay? So we go through this every time. It's just like YouTube, so you just gotta refresh it, okay? You say you restarted the app 3 times, log out, come back in, or send us an email, Miss Tracy. How are you able to comment but you can't see?
Just signed up. It's gonna take him a few
Okay, and if you just signed up, give it some time to process and you should be able to see it. And besides, you can watch the playback, okay? We got a whole show. All right? We got a whole show. I see you. I see you, the master stylist. I see you. Like, how the am I supposed to be me? How the am I supposed to enjoy my life if I'm worried about what everybody else got to say about my life, but they ain't living my life? They ain't the pissing and shit. They ain't wiping my ass. They ain't brushing my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the and so, like, these social media stars, like, she's been on social media and reality TV so much that I feel that it has built her up only to break her down, and now that her career is going nowhere, it takes a toll. And now you pregnant. What the fuck are you getting pregnant for, living in Buckhead in a goddamn 1-bedroom condo? Who the fuck does that? Oh, the room got quiet. I ain't even talking about you. Man, hit dog holler. I'm talking about the goddamn the chat box. Okay? It's just over. This is just getting ridiculous. And this ain't even no laughing matter. But I'm just telling you, you have to take extra precautions. Extra precautions. When you get on social media, it is a beast. If you are not trained for this, if you can't handle backlash, you don't need to be on here. Post with an avatar. Shout out to the avatars out there, okay? Moving on. Okay, so the last of the Mohicans, Kevin Gates wants to get on Young Miami's temporary so-called talk show, okay? They don't have enough time to do talk shows. I don't know why these artists want to have talk shows. I think it's something that they think I can do, so I'm going to do it. People say I can't talk, so I'm going to show them I can talk. You know, I'm fucking a billionaire, so, you know, at least I'm going to get a show and a monthly allowance, you know what I'm saying, to advertise this shit, because, you know, people will pay to laugh at me talk. But they've been some really good interviews I got to give him to, okay? Diddy been pulling his strings to get people up there to sell that motherfucking Daily On. There's some good. Okay, he can holler at us if he need a shout out. He probably gonna do it after that Gina interview, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Listen, no bad feelings over here. You know, business is business. Anyway, so Kevin Gates is what's wrong with the black community as a whole. And I say this to say, for him to get on his not his platform, on Carisha, please, okay, and admit and laugh about his cousin. That's what's wrong with men these days. They wonder why the Me Too movement got their ass. So you found out that you were your cousin, and your grandmama told you that's your cousin, nigga, and you said I ain't gonna stop. That ain't no different than a daddy his own daughter. Uncle his niece. Oh, but it shows that you have no boundaries on what you'll put your motherfucking dick in, Mr. Giovanni. He looks like a Giovanni too. He does, don't he? Look at the lips. And the eyes. I think it's the feather for me. It's the feather. Okay? That's what's wrong with men these days. That's why we can't progress as black men, and that's why black women. Put TD Jakes up under him real quick. We moving around some No, just drop him down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tie these two together. You know what I'm saying? Since TD Jakes want to come for the black woman as God. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with men as a whole. That's why y'all can't get from under that stigma, okay? He did this. He raped me. He did this. You admitted to f***ing your cousin and admitted you wouldn't stop. Out of all the you could have, your cousin had the best. Maybe because it was your own blood. Maybe because it was mixed with your mama's DNA. Is that the reason you wouldn't stop? R. Kelly admitted he wanted his mama. What the f*** is wrong? What is wrong with y'all niggas? Out of all the pussy in the world, you couldn't stop f***ing your cousin? It's given West Virginia. like he came up out of West Virginia with that motherfucking feather on his head. And moving on. All right. Hold on. Ashanti. You know that we've covered this. Baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby. Man, I wish I could have wrote that goddamn song, for real. That shit's still making money. She got but like one word. Baby, 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 baby. Ooh. Baby, 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 baby. Seriously, I wish I had wrote that song. Now, you know, Irv Gotti was on the internet spilling all her wine, okay? Saying he was f***ing on her while he had the wife, and he wanted her over the wife, okay? He done put it in his documentary. He done put it in every interview, and she ain't said a motherfucking thing. And now she got a song that she just released that sounds just like all the other songs. It looked like all the other music videos she's done. I don't know who in the did the color correction or even shot the video because it looks like a throwback out of the 90s. I'm like, they could have at least used an updated camera, but she wanted that look because she's still stuck in that time. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful woman, okay? She, you know, that's what happens when you don't have kids, okay? You can truly be body goals with no surgery, okay? Your body is preserved. But when we choose to have children and they pull it on our titties, fucking up our stomach, stretching it out, we can't preserve it like that, okay? So don't you ever compare yourself to this. This is different, okay? Now, finally, she comes out to sit down with Angie Martinez, okay, to finally address, because she only has a new song that she wants to promote, okay, Irv Gotti and all the shit he done said about it. Oh, you know, on her, she was, you know, early 20s, you know. She wasn't worried about it, probably younger than that. Her daddy was fucking on young girls, so he didn't mind her fucking on old men, right? Married men. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember that interview we did about her father now. You remember that? Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. The young girl said she was just a little girl that was in Ashanti's mom's dance class, and the daddy was just coming to pick her up, spend time, put her in the back of the van, taking her to the house, putting the wife's, her mother's pregnancy cup inside while he the little girl. Then when the wife came home, he hid her behind the dresser. You know what I'm saying? The wife but knocking at the door. Really, man, listen, when I tell you this was real, I said, what the and then Ashanti and them met up with the woman. Trying to get her to be quiet. Yeah, because daddy was on little girls. That's what that's what she said. So, hold on for a second. Hold on. So now she wants to sit down and do this tell-all with Angie Martinez. Now, I have yet to see an interview from Angie Martinez that has made me want to watch the whole thing through. I think the clips are just fine, okay? I've seen her kind of bite a little bit of our production value. That's, you know, flattery at its best. But anyways, neither here nor there. You got to get them to spin wine. That's why I don't like really talking to celebrities, because they won't spill the wine. And she sat there in that interview as if she was about to really tell it, because he went into specifics, okay? He went into detail. Now, yeah, did it give creep vibes? It did, but you was creeping with the creep. You was creeping with a married man. You was on a married man, okay? But you don't want the world to know that. I get it. A lady never kisses and tells, Shanti, but still, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So you sit down and you say with everything in you, Irv lied about a lot of things. So I went to go watch the interview to see what she was going to say he lied about. Because that's the next thing coming. What did he lie about? Ma'am, we're waiting. I've got a new single. It inspired me to do this single. I got a new album coming. But I want to tell you that Irv lied about a lot of things. Like what? The color of your panties that you had on that day? Whether you had on your period panties versus your thong? What did he lie about? Because you did not say, what she did not say is that he lied about on her while he was married, and she on him while he was married. She didn't say that, because listen, if it didn't happen, listen, Angie, I did not that man, okay? I don't know this man. I've never seen this man, but that's not what we got. Irv lied about a lot of things. So did your father, sweetie. So did your father when you were on that little girl, yeah. Mm-hmm. What? What is it? This is why I don't like fucking with them, okay? I would rather talk to the sister, the brother, the cousin. Because she gonna come on, use the platform to push her outdated single, clout chase off of something that done died down and nobody gives a about because we know what it really was. Bye, Ashanti. Don't forget, today we are offering on shoptkdeals.com the sea moss drops. This is something that everybody needs to have in their diet. It has 98% of the vitamins and minerals that the body needs daily. We have this in mango. We also have it in pineapple. It has 10,000 milligrams of Irish sea moss, the same sea moss that Dr. Sebi preached about, and the same sea moss that a lot of the health gurus preach about as well. It also has spirulina, which is very potent in vitamins and minerals as well. It has zinc, burdock root, and vitamin C, okay? Use the coupon code TK10 to get your sea moss drops. This is our mushroom Vitamix, okay? The T-cell, NK cell Vitamix, very potent. The reviews on the website say everything. This is used to help optimize T cells, to help optimize natural killer cells, which kill off cancer cells in the body and things like that. It's been used in a ton of therapy. It's been in Chinese medicine for years, and people are raving about this. All you got to do is Google shiitake mushrooms. This is shiitake mushrooms along with turkey tail, some lion's mane, some cordyceps, all blended down. You can either cook with it, you can put it in your smoothies, you can drink it in water. Either way, you need this about twice a week. And if you're not down with the powder, we do have the gummies, all right, which has all of that in there. Shiitake mushrooms. It also has the reishi mushroom, has the chaga, it has the white button. And so all of this is condensed down into the mushroom extract complex. And also we have the mushroom 10X, okay? That's available as well on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off of your first order. Don't forget, guys, we are featuring the Koji Cocoa Soap. This is something that I use to help even my skin tone, clear dark marks and things like that. This is available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10, okay? Be careful about using it on your face. Yes, it will lighten the dark marks, but it will lighten your face as well. And you don't want to be out here looking like Nene Leaks, okay? This is the Koji Cocoa Soap. We have the sugar case. I am so in love with the body oils, and you guys are too, because you're emailing me about them. These are body oils infused with like glazed donut fragrances. We also have watermelon squeeze. We have, let me put this up. We have the watermelon squeeze. We also have the Georgia peach body oil, okay? I usually put these on when I get out of the shower, wet, let them soak into the skin while the pores are open. And then, of course, I carry a bottle around to touch up. It doesn't leak. And that's one thing that I like about this Black-owned body oil company is that they don't leak all in your purse. I could travel with these. They don't spill. I don't know where the hell she got these bottles from or the oils, but she's doing her thing. You can access the sugar case on my website. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And last but not least, we have our top seller, which are the Active 8 fasting drops. If you are really trying to fast, if you are really trying to suppress your appetite, the right way, the Active 8 fasting drops is the way that you need to go. The reviews on the website speak for themselves. If you're looking for appetite suppression, which means you have to start first thing in the morning, okay? And you put the drops in your body, you put a little water in your body, and you just do a water fast throughout the day. People are emailing me saying, hey, Tasha, they work better than any type of Ozempic or semaglutide that's out there. It just helps to settle the gas in the stomach, and the stomach tells the brain that you're not hungry no more, okay? And so the fasting drops are available on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 and let me know how much weight you've lost personally using the Active drops, okay? Okay. And with that being said, listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. If you got a story that you want to tell, something as tragic as this, something maybe as motivating. Okay. If you have a tip on your favorite celebrity, please email me at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com. And also, guys, if you want to advertise on the platform, please feel free to email me at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com or hit me on Instagram via the DM at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com. And don't forget, guys, my movies on Tubi are streaming right now. The Last Interview, I Ain't Got It, as well as Everyone Talks to Someone. Thank you so much for your support, winos, and I will see you on our next video. Now I gotta go. Bye.